voice is, as we like to call it, VUI is the next GUI. So voice user interface is becoming the new graphical user interface. So we saw a big revolution with mobile phones when they were launched, or with smartphones actually, as we call them now, when they were launched in 2008 with the introduction of the iPhone. And pretty much they took over the entire market because they were much more intuitive and they were easier. You could see an icon and you can tap on it. But now actually that might change because voice, it's something that we as humans use on a daily basis to interact with each other. So it's only natural that you can talk to systems as well. But how do you handle that? That's for sure, it's the hard part that we have to solve. And to some extent, we did solve it right now. This is why voice is emerging and it's becoming a big trend. But there's still many more things that we have to solve. And I guess that's the thing that kind of draws us closer to it and keeps us going. I think next 5 years will bring many technological advancements in terms of understanding a lot of accents, dialects, and of course more apps and more fulfillment. Right now there's a lot of questions that you can ask and you get answers to, but there's still a lot to do. So for example, if I ask for restaurants nearby, probably because I have an intent to book a table or ask about the ratings and so on, and to some extent when it comes to just answering questions like that, it's there. But when it comes to fulfillment, there's still work to be done on booking a table, on integrating partners that can do that. And this is something that I'm really excited about to be working on. At the same time, I'm really excited to bring multi-language support in on the same system. So you can go in any car, any Mercedes around the planet, and then be able to talk in any language that you want, or choose a language that we support, and then kind of recognize that. So that will be something that was really cool. And I don't expect this to happen just for Mercedes. I expect this to happen in the whole industry when it comes to voice. But this is a really hard problem to solve. So I really hope that this will change though in the future. So luckily for all of us, voice is something that we use on a daily basis. So we are kind of pre-trained on using voice. I guess the thing is how creative you are when it comes to voice. You should be a person that kind of likes to talk. Not necessarily, but it definitely helps. One frequent questions that we ask in our interview sessions is like, okay, you're in a car. Well, what would you ask it to do? Like, let's say it's very intelligent and highly capable of answering anything. Like, how would you interact with it? And most of the people, they tend to kind of do very obvious things like turn on the AC or navigate me there. But actually what we like to see is like, how do they think above the surrounding space that they're in, right? I mean, that's just a near field that you're in, but probably the interesting part will happen, how do you connect different things or different domains within the car, right? So